Well, you're talking about super bad. Seth Rogan is in it. He's doing the new TMN Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
TMNT.
I know Brandon, you put something up about it. I believe there's
Yeah,
like
the
artwork, like
concept art.
potential artwork of it. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, it's like concept art.
So what do you think about it?
I'm fine with them going animated.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Seth Rogen's involvement, won me over because if Preacher and Invincible have taught us anything, it's that he knows what he's doing and really kind of respects this content. I know it's from the director of Mitchell's versus the Machines, which is something that I
Which
really
is
like.
yeah,
I think that it's going to respect the content a lot more than the Michael Bay produced movies did, which were more or less just TMNT and name only.
mm,
I'm excited for it because they're saying they're talking potential franchise with it. The only thing that I don't like about that concept art is that Donnie still has glasses.
yeah. He
I
looks
hate,
like kind of like a spaz here.
yeah, I hate that yeah, I hate that carried over from the Bay produced films.
Oh, that's right. He
You
did
know,
have glasses. He had like the goggle glasses things on, right?
he had like taped up Urkel glasses
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and then like a bunch of unnecessary stuff attached to his shell and a a,
Yeah,
um, a Super NES controller duct taped to his arm for some weird reason.
yeah. Like
You know what I
here.
would
It's
like to
like,
see with the turtles? They should do a Last Ronin.
yeah, mhm.
Maybe
That would be
eventually. You
that
think
would
you could
be.
just do it right off the bat? You just do it?
I think it's you. Honestly, I would go off of TMNT, TMNT two, like from the '90s, and just do a continuation. Like you already know what's happening. Instead of the flashback, you can see. Start off with who. First of all, who's this guy, and then we get flashbacks, and we'll
Yeah.
see Raph, and then we see Leo, and then we see Donnie, and then we get to that point where if we do all that in like 30 minutes. So like in the first 30 minutes of the movie, we now know who this is, and then continue from there.
Yeah. I mean, I love the books, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I really did enjoy the book, the comic books. But yeah, Perp's like, oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, this is the concept art, so it might not be exactly what we get eventually, but it looks like they're gonna be a lot skinnier, leaner. I kind of was hoping Raph would be a little bit more beefy.
yeah.
They made him too big in the Michael Bay one, like just too
They
big.
were they
It
were
looked
Yeah,
all
excessive.
too big. They
they're
were like
all
the
just
size of the
giants.
Hulk. They were like
But
8
Yeah,
feet tall.
but it
They,
made sense though, because if you have the ooze, technically you should be getting bigger and bigger and bigger throughout all the years, right?
I
So
mean, I
like
guess. I
they
mean,
should
but
be
they're
like
turtles.
four
They're
feet
only supposed to
tall
be
and
like that
5 feet
small.
tall, and then but they're also training all the time.
yeah, it kind of defeated the whole con. They had way too many physical advantages. They were super strong. They were super big. They were bulletproof. Like they
Bulletproof was
defeated the
stupid.
whole concept of the word ninja.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
if you're gonna do that, just call it something else.
yeah,
but I mean Shredder, but they were too much like Shredder,
Yeah.
and they were supposed to be a lot more ninja, more ninja like.
Well,
yeah.
they basically made Shredder a Decepticon. You know,
I didn't even think about that.
Every
yeah,
time he walked around, that was so
friggin'
good.
Shred Farmer over here
Oh man,
Transformer.
with his
Good.
blades that could
Thank you
return
for subbing,
that could
April.
return
thank you,
back to
April.
him and stuff. Like,
Appreciate that.
um, like I think I think the one time I watched the second Michael Bay
Uh,
produced movie, there
Yes, I TMNT three. Yes. Just, I don't need to go back in time and looking for the little kid with the magical glass
the
scepter.
lantern thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need that. No, we're good.
Uh,
oh yeah.
it was
Mhm.
great when I was a kid, but now
Yeah,
I watch it on my. I don't ever want to watch it. 1 and 2, and that's it.
Exactly.
But as a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. They're in like ninjas in actual Japan. Mind blown.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was like the closest thing to a Turtles in Time movie at the time.
yeah, yeah.
It was.
Yeah, and then we got Perp said, "I wish a third animated animation, 3D animation would go away, or just do something more innovative like photorealistic animation." Agreed. I like the 3D, but it needs to be done. What was it? Dragon Ball Z. No, the Dragon Ball Super movie that just came out. The hero movie.
Yep.
That the 2D mixed with like the 3D aspect, that looked gorgeous. I love that. I love that look.
Yeah.
More of that, please.
I think 3D should stay away from animation. Just
we'll see what happens with this one. It does definitely remind me of the animation we saw in Mitchell's versus the Machines. You know, obviously appropriate.
Oh yeah,
yes.
With it being the same director.
Yep.
So I'm going to maintain an open mind for this. It sounds like it could potentially be fun.
Yeah, I mean, and they have so many cool characters, you know, that I would love to see. You know,
Me too.
Like some of the shows were really well done. This newest one, I don't care for it too much. The movie that came out on Netflix was awesome, but the show itself, I really don't care for it. But the one before that, the one that was on Nickelodeon, was amazing,
surprisingly awesome.
Oh man,
because it's hard to not enjoy this because, you know, honestly, of those four, just speaking as guys, you could think of yourself as one of those guys, of one of those four, no matter where you are. You know, from the age 10 to 40, you can see yourself as one of them, and then you get older, you turn to Splinter. Like literally, like, you can see yourself in one of those five people always.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it connects with people so much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the fighter, angry guy, the smart techie, dude, the leader, the party guy, and then Splinter, the father figure.
One, tries to bring him along.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, there's just so many cool characters. So hopefully we can get it. We got a lot in that last version of the series. We got a lot of those characters as well. We have the gecko, the skateboarding gecko in that one, which is awesome. But yeah, we're talking about that. And then shout out to I gotta show that, man. That's like one of the best, dude. That's sick, man. I was like, you're definitely going to C2E2 in one of these costumes because like
I might end up wearing that to C2E2.
That was sick, dude.
Thank you.
Because you were talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. And then I saw it, I'm like, okay, that's legit, man. That's legit.
Oh, that costume is awesome. Whoever did that, props. They did that. They did it right.